Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make a buying decision. Now, all of the business details, which include the type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included in the sale can be found on the business listing. To view this information, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which is listed in the video thumbnail and the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. And if after listening, you want to take an even deeper dive into the business to perform your due diligence before potentially purchasing this business, you can unlock this listing to look through all of the business information, which includes the domain, the products, the P&L, and more. So can you tell us a little about your background in building and running online businesses?
I've been doing this for 5 years now. I started this business in 2018, October, and I started pretty young, at the age of 18. I dropped out of college to start this business. I think I started to take it more seriously maybe 2 years ago when I realized the potential of it. And that's when I really paid attention to all the details and to start building a team that can help me run and build this business. I do enjoy the process of running this business. I really like the freedom that it gives you, the fact that you can work from everywhere. Now I'm kind of taking it for granted. I feel like this is normal because I'm doing it for 5 years already. That's maybe the number one thing that I really can say that I'm really grateful in particular because of this business.
So why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
Well, there is a few things. First, I understand that passion-wise, even though I love Amazon, what I like to do most is creative, and I like video and photography. And I do want to invest more of my time on that side. But I would say that maybe the most important, the number one thing that I want to sell as a business is because I've been running it for 5 years and I want to diversify my investment and I want to take some money off the table, quite honestly, while I'm still considering like redoing this again, because maybe giving myself a break 1 year or so, but I'm considering to do this again and start from the ground, like build again. And the beauty of it is that I can leverage the money that I can get now, the cash. I can leverage that in redoing it again and maybe doing it, especially that I have the experience now and the knowledge to understand this type of business. So why am I selling it? Like I said, I want to pursue building my reputation and brand. And if I do this again, I want to build products that I like and maybe say I'm passionate about personally, because right now I am passionate about Amazon, but I don't care about the products. I would say that. Does that mean that I don't invest in the products? No. I put all my soul and energy into making this the best product I could ever make, but I'm not really that passionate about. So I want to do something that I can do for long term, something that I can do for at least 10 years and not just for a while. I hope that makes sense.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
The amount of work is not really great, meaning that I only spend a few hours now since my team knows how to run everything. And most of my time goes into paying invoices, into advising any of my team members if they need help making a decision. And I'm trying to build systems where they don't need me to make a decision, but that's most of the work I do. And perhaps I would say that I'm overspending my time in this business just because I like to be there. I like to watch things and I like to have masterminds with other people. I like to see what my team is doing and if we are on the right track. And I like to, direct them and point them towards good direction, towards my vision. I think that's important to have it there. And I also think that if the people that you work with, your team, sees that you are invested into it, they also are more likely to dedicate themselves and be committed to it. That's my perspective. So I would say that I spend maybe 10 real work hours per week, like real work, meaning that I have to be there. And those are the things that I mostly do. I don't do anything specifically like building a listing or creating a listing, shipments and stuff like that. I don't do that stuff anymore since everyone in the team knows what everyone is responsible for. And I kind of like that, honestly. So yeah, that's about it.
Now, if you were to keep the business, what are some ways you would try to grow it?
There's so many ideas I have, that things I can do to improve and grow the business. And there's always opportunity to grow. One of the things that I really learned is to stay focused. And it's easy to diversify your attention to many things, bringing 5% more revenue, but it's really not worth it. And I understood that investment of my time is to research and build other products. The way that this business will grow, first, I think that now we're adding our bestseller. We're adding style variation that I'm really excited about. I've been working maybe for 6 months to build this variation, and I'm really excited that everything is ready to go and we already sent the shipment in. For another product, again, we are adding extra variations that are style variations, not color or size, because those are easy to make. Style variations are a bit more complex. And I'm also adding a complete new product. This is a product, again, been dedicating my brain to developing it with all details and stuff. And I'm really passionate, I really like this product specifically because I combined two other products. They don't exist on Amazon, but they both have high demand. And I think this will add a good, revenue to the business because it combines two products no one has. And second, it's really attractive and it's really useful to have in the brand. And I think it also creates a better brand idea by having this type of product. It's a cheaper product. We have expensive products. And again, this will help our ROI too. The other route and the other thing to do is Walmart. I've been, researching about it, but never really got full into it. What I do know is that the type of products we have are very few on Walmart and they are selling good. What good is, now you can measure it. I think we can sell maybe 50% more just if we launch on Walmart because there's very little competition and they also don't do a great job at the images from what I noticed. So that's another opportunity there to go on Walmart. And then if you want to expand and really have someone to manage other marketplaces like Canada and UK and Europe, sure, you can do that. That's another opportunity, but only if you're willing to sacrifice a big portion of your attention in that direction, comparing with adding new products. Adding new product, it's maybe more difficult. And the one thing I would say that all the products I launched, they were all successful. And very people say that or can say that, but it's also a downside. And that is maybe I haven't launched enough products because I was too rigid about selecting the product. Yeah, those are the three main opportunities. One, the new products that are coming that I'm really believing in. Second is adding Walmart. And third, if you want to expand to other marketplaces.
And what are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
Maybe the biggest risk is that you never know what Amazon can do and they can suppress listings and accounts. I would say one thing that we did receive an email from Amazon telling us that they are willing to work with us in the future if we have any major issue instead of just closing our account. And I think the reason for that is that we have a good track history with Amazon. We never really had our account closed or stuff like that. We had some trademark infringement in the past for the products that we don't sell anymore. But maybe that's the biggest risk. What can the buyer be aware of? Honestly, I think for this business model, you have to constantly improve your listings and improve your PPC and improve your creative, because if you don't, then others will come in and will steal market share. And that's maybe not only in this business, but I feel like every business has that. And when things are good, they'll not be good forever. We all know that already. But you can make them good and you can make them better again if you're committed to being the best. And yeah. Those are, I think, are the two risks: the Amazon suspensions and other competitors, taking part of the market.
And how much support are you willing to offer a buyer who acquires this business?
Well, in terms of support, I'm willing to be there for as long as needed. And I said that, sure, we do 30 days and then 60 days, a call a week or so. But even if we sell, I feel like I still care about this because the commitment that I had to the products themselves, I feel that I care that they do well in the future. And if there is any help, even after 3 months, in doing anything or something, it's not running and you may need ideas or to know things from the past, I'm willing to be there and I'm willing to assist you and go through that or to improve on anything. So, yeah.
And regarding the sale of this business, just confirming you commit to a non-compete?
Like I said in the beginning, I'm not really passionate about these products, meaning that I cannot associate them specifically with my identity. So yeah, I'm going to commit to a non-compete, sure.
And are you open to negotiating something like an earnout?
Really, because of the size of the business, I don't think this is necessary. Of course, it depends, but I would prefer all cash up front. Yeah, I have nothing else to add.
Now, putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
I think that this is a great opportunity for many reasons. And everyone will say that, of course, but I don't just say it. I think there is facts to confirm that, such as the new products that I just said that we're launching. First, the second thing is that our growth year over year, you may see, is above 100%, and it's really significant, which means that even if you don't do anything, because of the improvements we made and the fact that we got the bestseller and stuff, you can double the business just by doing nothing if you just maintain the current revenue and profits. That's number one thing. Second thing, the new products we're adding, if you're committing on making this good launches, or if you have similar products and want to combine them and upsell, that's a great opportunity also. It's a business worth buying. And honestly, I think that it's undervalued because of the fact that the team members are really committed and they love working for it. They're not just people, because I really dedicated myself to improving their life also, not only the business, and have them work on whatever needs to be done. I like to have catch-up calls with them and ask them personally about themselves. And in our monthly call, really improve the decision they make in life. And because I think that also reflects in the business. And they're not here just to work, they're here to contribute. And I really feel that from them because they're committed to making things better. They look for ways to make things better. And I think a big part of that is because my dedication to that. And I would say that having a good team that is committed, it's already a huge step because they will come up with ideas of improvement that are good ideas and you don't have to do all the work. And I think that's a huge part of growing a company. When all ideas come from one person and everyone else just follows an SOP, I mean, can you grow? Sure. But when you're not there, what's happening? Nothing really. So that's my big belief in the team. And if there's any other reason that this is a great opportunity to buy, I think that also for one of our products it was in the launching phases for the previous months. And I think that this is a good moment to start optimizing for profitability for the second bestseller, say. And by adding this other new style variation, I think it will help the overall listing and rank for more type of keywords. So overall, I think that if I wouldn't sell this business right now as a seller, without a doubt, double this business this year. And I mean, I really don't like to say it because it sounds like everyone would say that, sure, but I'm firm into that and I believe in this.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which is listed in the video thumbnail and the description. And if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. And once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So thanks for joining us, and until next time.